Buonasera. I'm so sorry that I couldn't be there tonight, and I wanted to just thank Lonely Christopher and Edmund White for making the reading happen. I'm in Florence, which is great, but I also wish I could be there with all of you and hear everyone else read. I also wanted to just say that Ed White is an author that's meant a lot to me for a long time, and the first time I traveled after college to Europe abroad, I was in Paris, and I was reading his uh, monumental biography of Jean Genet after just reading The Thief's Journal for the first time. And that time in my life and that biography and Genet's work meant a lot to me, and it still does. So I'm very honored to be a part of the reading. Um, I'm going to read a poem that I wrote after traveling to Italy 2 summers ago. It's called Nigerian Spammer. And I think part of my uh, travel aphasia is kind of wrapped into the line somewhere. So thank you. Nigerian Spammer. A boy in jockstrap is a joy forever. He will be such, the puppet of a comb, handling strings and primal dramas from the American Songbook of 1810, even stirring what your face bears, namely, silence, placidity, a mobility of so much rage and delirium, that here in the hapless flight of dinky stands, among someone's true deadpan gaze, you could almost suppose the hooded body of your past life had reached up from warm foam, gestured at you rudely, confusing boat for bed, and begun the inevitable. I know this illness and wounded door reawakens many honest countries as I speak to you, so that you turn to the protagonist of your half-real daydream self and wonder what comes next to convince of shifting materials, the undiluted mercantilism of youth. No one has that anymore. Our allegiance must be to busk about, quick with aprons, ample as a pieced-together version of sure reflections, the winning waters of a memoir, the competent attention of so many confident readers thumbing our lives with or without ironic salute, wade through with false lodestar, given over to gay gangs and the tone of a single enemy, always a single one, some curly pan astrut in boxer briefs. It is the time of acute loneliness in the plump grotto of a borrowed villa, where you have to read out the anthology of someone else's mosaics, brittle posts, crypto portici you'd never dig from caverns in Tepai. Something incisive is trucking about your eyes. The beginning of your braids, several scenes you would bring with me have brought me already to. The greatest adages bred from your possessions, in milky stone memories, miniature as breath, tasting of robust delicacy, the slim feathery organs of scrupulous birds epitomizing grief, complex backdrops that forge ahead. We are all of us forging ahead through the garden furiously alone. What awaits? Pantsuits, haunting brochure snippets, the National Museum of Vastness, where a single dung-covered head rises from the portrait of a submerged moat panel. Playful as Hermes, you ponder the first hydraulic pump, the thrill some of us get from stoking fudge brows aboard outmoded ships. Vessels of tomorrow, they jumble in me now, while my letter is still remote and not so efficient as that system of water branching on the spiny landscape of the horizon. What I revere should have been revered by you. Instead, tender as I am tumescent, suburb outings happen, visits to the daily bread basket and the like. I am tightening my hem for you. I follow down an emissarium. Come, friend, zoomorphic as you are, kind to ruins, casually enclosed in space. The first of many hostels awaits, reliefs, curt transpositions of certain fine motifs. Neither bomb shelters nor modern scarcity will impede this chalk-shafted peyote. Let us strip, let us curtsy in the buff. I am desperate for my true love's dough.